Glad to introduce our collaborative robot to you. How to install and operate our collaborative robots. Let's first look at the structure of this equipment. The collaborative robot consists of 8 parts: water tank, wire feeder, robotic arm, control box, tablet, welding power supply, signal processor and cables. Installation steps. Press the groove on the side panel and lift it up to open the side panel. Unscrew the cap on the water tank. Insert the water pipe into the water tank and inject pure water or coolant. Observe the liquid level indicator on the front of the water tank. The water level must reach the green area. Tighten the water tank cap. Install the side panels. The 3-phase power line is connected to the main circuit, and the yellow line is grounded. Open the power cover on the side of the machine and plug the cable tightly into the socket. Turn the circuit switch clockwise to open. Unscrew the ground clamp screw. Install the ground clamp, wiring and tighten it. Put on the protective cover. Connect the connector of the control box to the machine and tighten it. The control box can be magnetically attached to the machine. For easy operation, you need to hold down the button on the control end. When dragging the robot arm, keep this button pressed while dragging and flipping the welding gun. Unpack the tablet and plug in the signal control cable and power cable. Untie the gas hose from the wire feeder and connect the gas hose to the regulator, and the regulator connected to gas cylinder. Turn on the gas cylinder switch. Open the wire feed shaft pin and place the wire reel on the wire feed shaft. Close the shaft pin. Open the fixed shaft pin of the wire feed wheel. Feed the welding wire along the wire feed wheel and close the shaft pin. Click the software icon. Software introduction. This is the main interface of the collaborative robot software. This area is used to select the welding path, including straight line, arc, multi-layer and multi-pass. Choose this one to work with the turntable machine to weld the workpiece. This area is used to select the stored welding process parameters. After selecting the process, the specific parameters are displayed here. This is a point record. When the line type and process are selected, press the Start Point button and this record will start to display. These buttons can be used to edit the sampled points, run this path, execute the next path, and modify the welding process parameters of this path. This is the wireless signal icon. After the device is powered on, you need to check whether the signal is normal. The start and stop buttons control the start and stop of the robot arm. After checking the simulation icon, the robot arm only runs the path and does not actually weld. This is the clear path and delete point button, which is suitable for new welding paths or deleting already taken points. Wire feed and wire rewind buttons are used to adjust the position of the welding wire. Check the fast button to quickly perform wire feeding or wire rewinding actions. The gas detection button can detect whether there is gas spraying from the welding gun nozzle when the gas cylinder is connected. The trim button is used to adjust the posture of the robot arm. Next, let's introduce the functions under the Settings submenu. Click the Settings icon. There are 3 submenus in Settings. There are 5 settings in the General Settings. There are 3 machine modes: normal gas shielded welding DC mode, pulse gas shielded welding mode and laser welding mode. This option is mainly determined by the type of welding power source configured for the collaborative robot. The no-load speed is the speed at which the robot arm runs in a non-welding state. The simulated welding speed can be selected in normal mode or customized. This can select the language version. This calibration is used to calibrate the consistency between the voltage and current of the welding power supply and the voltage and current of the control software. Enter the parameters of the welding machine into this table one by one, then enter the test value and save it. The welding parameter calibration is completed. You can choose to add a process in the process, and there are detailed parameter settings in the added process, such as naming the process name, specific welding current, voltage, welding speed, arc starting and arc ending parameters, etc. You can also edit or delete stored processes. The oscillation menu is mainly used to set the way the welding gun oscillate during welding. Click the Add icon. You can name the weave and select the weave type. There are 8 weave types to choose from. You can also set the frequency, spacing, and stay time of the oscillation. It's also possible to edit and delete stored weave parameters. After the settings are completed, save and click to return to the main workbench. Operation steps. Add oscillation, set specific parameters and rename and save. Add process. Set specific parameters and rename and save. Choose welding mode. Select welding path. Select process. Start points. Starting safe point. At this time, the robot arm is in the unlocked state. Drag the robot arm to make the welding gun in the first position, a safe position. Press this button at this time, and the first point is confirmed. Welding starting point. Drag the welding gun to the starting point of welding. Tilt the gun head at 45 degrees, align the welding wire head with the contact weld, and then press this button. Welding end point. Drag the welding gun to the point where welding ends and press this button. End safety point. Drag the welding gun to a safe point and press this button. Press and hold the side button for more than 3 seconds to confirm that the point collection is completed. Simulation run. Click the Simulate button, then press the Start button, and the robot starts simulating welding. After the simulation runs without any problems, cancel the simulation checkbox and weld directly. Practical demonstration. Normal MIG welding without oscillation. The ground wire clamp is clamped on the workpiece. After turning on the tablet, click the wireless icon to check whether the tablet is connected to the collaborative robot network. Double-click the collaborative robot icon. The system default welding path is selected as a straight line. According to your own welding needs, set the welding current, voltage, arc starting time, arc ending time, and welding speed. This is the parameter setting for interval welding. Oscillation mode. No oscillation. Clear the weld path before starting to pick points. Now start dragging the robot arm to collect points. Drag the welding gun to the starting safe position. Press this button, and the safe point will be successfully selected. Drag the welding gun to the point where welding starts. Then click this button. Drag the welding gun to the end point of the welding line and align the welding wire with the weld. Press the button in the opposite direction of the welding gun. Finally, lift the welding gun to a safe position and press the side button of the welding gun to collect points. Press and hold the side button for more than 3 seconds to confirm that the point collection is completed. After the points are collected, click the Start button on the software to start welding. Pulse or double pulse MIG welding. When switching welding mode, first set it on the welding machine. Selecting the pulse mode enters the single pulse mode. When you want to enter the double pulse mode, you need to press these 2 keys at the same time. At this time, the indicator light of this key lights up. The welding machine screen jumps. Press this button to select the code. P11 is the code for double pulse. After pressing P11, you can adjust the frequency of double pulse by using the knob. The normal frequency of double pulse is 2.4. After the dual pulse mode setting is completed, press this button to exit. Both single pulse and double pulse welding modes require the pulse mode to be selected in the software. Next, set the calibration, which is the setting for testing the coordination between the welding machine and the software parameters. Click Calibrate. Click in the first box and enter the current value displayed on the welding machine. Click the next box and enter the voltage value displayed on the welder. Then click the box of the second set of parameters and enter the current and voltage value displayed on the welding machine. Then click the box of the third set of parameters and enter the current and voltage value displayed on the welding machine. Then click the box of the fourth group of parameters and enter the current value displayed on the welding machine. Click the Calculate button and enter a random value in the first box of the last row after the calculation is completed. Click the Test button and the same value will be displayed on the welding machine. Test the voltage value in the same way and save it after the test is completed. Welding machine calibration completed. Replace the wire feed hose. There are two types of wire feeding hoses, one for welding iron and the other for welding aluminum. Open the wire spool shaft cover and the wire feed roll fixing pin. Turn the wire reel to pull the wire back. Replace the guide wheel according to actual needs. Release the welding gun interface on the wire feeder. Gently pull out the welding gun interface. Loosen the nut on the welding gun and remove the welding gun. Use a wrench to loosen the nut at the interface. Then pull out the wire feeding hose. Insert the new wire feed hose into the cable. Install the gun and interface according to the previous method.